Buddy, happy May 11th, 2020. My name is Christopher Saunders, and this is the Connecticut Sports Talent Show, where we talk all things talents in Connecticut. And on today's show, we're back to the NVL again. Former Career Academy Spartan and now commit to UNH, David Matabula. David, pleasure to be able to have you on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Man, it's a pleasure, as I mentioned, to be able to have a guy from Career Academy amongst the big three between Rafael Prado, you had Gopi, and yourself. You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire on the defensive side. You guys hit hard.
We were real talented this year. Just everybody. Even like the guys you wouldn't even know, like Adrian Maldonado, he was doing real good up in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We had a real good defense this year.
And don't forget Carlos Cali, too.
Cali, yeah, he's only a sophomore. He's just, can't wait to see what he turns into. He's doing real good.
You know, that team for Career Academy, the most wins in program history, and what you guys were able to do as far as being able to get off to a really good start. Had a big win, a game that I was able to broadcast against Torrington. I'm not going to lie, that game felt like a playoff game to me. I don't know about you guys.
It did. It was like the closest thing, because we knew if we lost that, we got a tough couple games coming up with, we think we had Holy Cross and Wolcott, which we couldn't get. But we knew we needed that one for sure. We definitely did. Everybody played good that game.
No, that game, I mean, the defense showed. I mean, we know Gopi was Gopi, you know, typical game numbers that he puts up, you know, video game numbers. But yourself and the other guys on the defensive side, you guys just ate. I mean, your mission was to get to quarterback or get to where the football was, and you didn't care what was in front of you.
Yeah, they were running a lot of like power and stuff and just QB runs, so we just all had to fly to the football, and we did a good job, really, especially at the end. I think, who was it? Gio had a game-winning sack.
Yep.
On third down, fourth down, yeah. It's real clutch.
Now let's talk specifically about you, because that's why you're on the show, because I want to know more about you. Tell me about where the fire comes from when you play, because between the huddle clips and then just watching you, man, it's not that you just tackle the guys. You straight up slam them. Like, just tell me about that.
It's just, I've always been like on the weaker side, especially coming up freshman year, sophomore year, and there was a lot of older guys on the team that I would just get pushed around, and I'm like, just wait till like I just need another year to just get in shape and just get right, and I'm gonna be, because I know what it feels like to be pushed around. It's not good. You push somebody around enough, they're gonna give up, especially if it's a lineman across from you or the running back, whoever it is, quarterback. It's just, you gotta, especially with playing football, you just gotta make them know who you are. Really, that's all it comes down to. Just let them know.
Is there anybody that you would credit your passion and kind of fire to? Maybe somebody in your family, could be a coach. Anybody in particular?
If anything, I'm gonna say it's me, because I kind of turned the notch myself, but it definitely the teammates for sure, because you don't want to let them down either. And we had a big year. The team kind of looked up to me as a senior. I've been playing since my sophomore year, so, and I'd say the guys in the past that kind of built the program. When we were struggling, sophomore year, junior year, when we were struggling, they definitely helped lit that fire, because they want to see you do good. A couple guys I still talk to this day, they come to the games and everything, so you just want to play for them and just a chance to play at the next level too. So just my future is what I really play hard for. Trying to get another opportunity.
So you didn't play. Wait, you said you didn't play till your sophomore year?
Oh, I didn't play varsity until my sophomore year. I was basically just a freshman. Yeah,
I was about to say
freshman year.
Because if you just came out of nowhere and started balling, I would be like, "We're
no, that'd be great."
That's like a God-given thing right there.
Yeah, I've been playing for a little while. I started playing. I played on and off soccer and football, so I would play soccer for a year, then I'd go back to football, and in high school I was just straight football. That's it.
Was it good though? Because I know, again, not to compare, but an NFL player, Dominican Sue, played soccer when he was younger, and he said that kind of helped with his footwork. Did soccer do anything for you?
It definitely does, especially playing offensive line, because I'm a little bit undersized right now. This year I came in undersized. Just footwork and hand placement, everything, soccer, hand-eye coordination, it just helps everything. Because I played goalie too, so I was just, in conditioning, I practice everything. It definitely helped. It definitely helps.
Is there any memory looking at the last season that you feel like is something that you'll never forget? Either a play or a game or something like that?
It's got to be either, I think it was the second series of the Ansonia game when I had that tackle for loss there. That's when I knew it's like senior year. I thought we were going to do something special. We did do something special. We didn't make the playoffs, sadly, but that's when I knew like we were a special team, because everybody's fired up. We're hanging in there with Ansonia. It was only the first quarter, but and then, but that Torrington win definitely is up there too. That's the biggest team I just love the team, man. Everybody on that team, man. Those are my guys. I just love all of them. So when we came together and won that game, that was just.
No, you guys, I mean, I noticed early on, and I tried to get you guys on as many times as possible on the broadcast because I could tell from the early part of the season that you guys had something special. And on the defensive side, like I said, you, Prado, Callie, I mean, there's so many other guys, but it just felt like that was a special year.
It was. It really was. We got together in the summer a lot. We were working out. And honestly, I had a lot of passion because I wasn't playing defense last year. Junior year, I didn't really play defense unless someone got hurt or someone was tired. So I'm like, I'm ready. Like, I've been wanting to play defense the whole time. I'm like, that's where I see myself playing at the next level. So I'm like, I just want to get out there. But we had a lot of talent in front of me. So I'm just like, I'll wait my turn. And then this year, everybody, like I'm telling you, there was not a weak link on the defense. Our DBs were doing their job. Everybody making tackles. It was real solid defense.
Now, are you going to be playing defensive line for UNH?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said I'll be a good fit on the D line, but I don't know if with my size, I'm definitely gonna have to gain some weight. That was an issue with Central. I had went to Central for a visit. They wanted me to walk on there, and they were like, "We thought you would be like a little bit more heavier on the heavier side because during football season you have a little bit heavier, eating more and just everything." But it was in the middle of basketball season, so I was lighter, and then I was just like. That just had me thinking. I'm like, am I even big enough to play D-line? Do I got to switch to linebacker? Then it's just a whole. But I think I'm going to be a good D-liner. I was talking to the coaches. They said I'm a good fit for the D-line. So everything's looking good there for D-line.
Now, the reason why I mentioned that is because, again, like you said, the Ansonia game kind of gave you that confidence, like, hey, there could be something here. Because, as we all know, Ansonia always has great offensive lines. So when you can make them look bad, that kind of tells me that, okay, this player is something to watch. And Gopi and Prado did make them look bad as well. But since we're talking about you, I mean, you were making them look like not even bad. You're making them look silly.
It's just, yeah. I was focused, man. I've been waiting all summer for that, everything. I was waiting for that game because I know they're tough. They don't lose. It takes a lot for them to lose. So, and especially on the D line, if you get past your man, if you do that, you could disrupt the whole play. Whether it's for the linebacker to fill and make the tackle, Prado come and make the tackle, or just I'm gonna make the tackle in the backfield. So I was just trying to do my part. I was ready for that.
And you did. I mean, I don't know if the max prep stats are right. I think they're kind of wrong a little bit, but the tackles, solo tackles, they're high, and you were always somewhere in the play. If you weren't making a tackle, you were making sure that the player went to a part where your guys could make a tackle. You were always somehow in one play or another.
That's what I try to do, just fly to the football or make the running back change direction because I know on the opposite side I have an all-state linebacker coming in to finish the play. So it was just crazy thinking about it. That was the best defense I ever played on. Like, it really was. It was good.
It's a defense
I'm glad
we'll never forget.
Never. Never. If we made the playoffs, I swear that defense would have held us in a game.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I mean, your defense was solid. Offensively depended on how things were going, but the defense always showed up.
Yeah, we made sure of that. And we had a lot of guys playing both sides, so that's what, especially me. I took a lot of pride in playing offensive line because not a lot of people want to play it, but I'm like, you gotta do what you gotta do for the team, you know what I mean? And where else would I play, really? I'm just like, I'm gonna go hard on every side of the ball.
Now, David, I really do appreciate you coming on. I have one more question to ask you. Your former head coach, Pete Flamia, a very good friend of mine and somebody who I know the senior class and the team really respected because of what he's done for the program and helping you guys. What is one thing that he either said to you, did for you, or something of that fashion that you'll never forget?
Just the way he looked out for me. Just we're trying to go to school and everything. The way he looked out for me. He's always contacting coaches. He's just a good help, man. And he's always there for you if you need something. Like, no matter what you're going through in life, especially I remember at the end of the Wilkie game, we kind of realized that we let that game slip away from us. And Coach Flame is like, we're going to be all right. You played good, man. You did what you had to do. And that's just knowing that he cares. No matter how mad he could have been the moment that we lost the game, he takes the time with everyone. Even if it's a little freshman, he takes the time just to let them know, like, you're part of this team, but he's going to be tough on you, but you just got to know it's all love in the end. It really is.
But that, as you mentioned, he'll talk to the best player or the worst player. It doesn't matter who. And that's why I think he's been able to build such successful programs when you go back to Lewis Mills, and you can name all the teams, because I know you were there in the beginning as far as just kind of seeing how Career Academy was, and he took them from literally nothing into having a potentially a state playoff team in what, 3 years, 4 years? That's astounding.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. When I came in as a freshman, I didn't know what we were going to be. They never had a varsity team. His first year. And Coach Flynn, but this is before I even knew him. He came up to me and talked to me. He said, I like what you do. Maybe we can get you in there this year. And I'm like, that's just like, wow. I'm like, the head coach is talking to me. Like, this is, I know he's my coach, but he got star players. He got Kyron, the Division I players. He got all these Division I talents. And it's just, yeah, he's talking to me. He's a good dude. Great coach. Great coach.
And again, that had to make you feel like you were on cloud nine because, as you mentioned, you got Division I and all these other guys out, out there balling, and he's like, "I want you, defense. Let's go." He trusted you.
Yeah. It took a lot for him to do that, especially at a younger age. He really groomed this class. This class is coming in. He took care of us a lot, man. He took care of us.
Go more in depth into that. What do you mean by that?
Just from freshman year, he made us feel like he made us look for the future. Like I think everything built up to this year. Like we knew on the timeline this was going to be our biggest year as a program. Like it took a couple years for us to grow and really understand the playbook, especially guys that's been there since day one. And we went through a couple offensive coordinators. We had one and we switched it up. But defensively, he just always he runs a defense, so he knew what it was. He had it all planned out. He knew what I was going to be. He knew what Jalen was going to be. He knew what Prado was going to be. And then when we finally got to that senior year, you just seen what happened. And everybody was doing their thing.
You know what? I think, all of you guys really did a fantastic job for Career Academy. Yourself, as I said, you balled, and you earned yourself a commit to go to UNH, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck, man. Go represent the NVL well.
Thank you. That's what I'm going to do.
And you're always welcome to come back on, too, whenever you make your first start, your first sack, your first hit. You're welcome to come back on and gloat and talk about as much as you want, man. Seriously.
Definitely. Can't wait for that. That's going to be a good time.
Well, I'll wrap things up here in the Connecticut Sports Talent Show. So until next time, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.